I want to say something so y'all can end this year strong. I really want you to understand this because Satan is crafty. And I want you to understand how crafty works. You get in vehicles every day. Your vehicles are crafty. So you get in there and you turn the key. You don't worry about anything until that check engine light comes on. Your houses are crafty. You go into your houses every day and you turn that lock. You don't worry about nothing until something goes wrong, until a pipe bursts, until a light goes off, until you flip a switch and something does not work. That's crafty. Satan is by the same nature. He is crafty. He wants you not to worry about him. He wants you to put him in your mind and pretend that he does not exist. Satan is a stronghold. When you understand strongholds, even back in the day, strongholds were in the citadels. They were at the top of the cities. They were at the highest points. They had 20 feet tall walls. They sought where they would take these people who were in high positions and political leaders. They would put them in these buildings. Even if the cities were taken over, they would have to work real hard to tear down these strongholds. That's why God tells you now that you need him. You have to first bind the strong man before you can actually take the spoils. You got to understand in 2 Corinthians that God says you have to take every thought captive because Satan is in a battle for your mind. Spiritual warfare is real. You cannot be a casual Christian because you will end up a casualty. Spiritual warfare is real. You got to stop pretending Satan does not exist because that's what he wants you to do. You can't go to church every Sunday and say Satan does not exist because pretending he does not exist is the very authority of paganism. Satan is real. God lets you know he is real. The word of God tells you is real. You've seen how he came to Job. He came to Job 14 times, but God shows you one thing. Job was rooted in God. Job had his mind fixed on God. Job had a strong hold on God. Job had God in that citadel. Job had God in those 20 feet tall walls. You got to put God in your stronghold. You got to put God in your mind. You got to be able to take every thought that comes in your mind captive because sometimes those thoughts that come in your mind that tell you that you're not worthy, that tell you that I'm going to fix this before I go to God. Satan wants you to think that you can fix it by yourself because you can only fix things with God. God is the only one that truly spoke things in existence. Sometimes you got churches that tell you just speak it into existence. Man cannot speak nothing into existence. God is the only one that can speak something out of nothing. Y'all have a blessed day.